Hey guys, it's Elizabeth from Elizabeth Books, and I'm here today to do the Leonardo DiCaprio book tag. Again, you guys are so funny. Like, who comes up with these tags? Like, I want to be creative and think of cute tags. But yeah, so let's just jump right into it. Number 1 is Growing Pains, a book you read before it got famous, slash hyped up, slash popular. And I can't really think of a book, but I'm going to go with an author, and that is Lauren Oliver. And I read Before I Fall, like right when it came out, and I didn't even know, like I had no idea she was popular or that she wrote other stuff or anything. I'm pretty sure this is like her first book, but like I had never even like heard of her until like this year to read like Delirium and Panic and Rooms and all that, and I had like never read anything by her except this one. So I feel like I read her before she was popular, even though this was, I think, her first book. Does that make sense? I'm gonna just go with this. Like, I read it right when it came out. I have no other answer. I'm gonna go with this one. Number 2 is Tobey Maguire, Your Favorite Book Best Friends. I'm gonna go with the friends in Louise Renson's like Confessions of George Nicholson diary books. These girls are just so funny. All these books are just hilarious. Her friend, I think her name was like Jas, was like just so funny, and I just like always wished I had a crazy best friend like that. And they have like a group of them. There's like 6 of them. I can't remember what they call themselves. They call themselves something really cute though. And I don't know, these books are just hilarious and I love them, and I really want to reread all of them, but I don't know if I would enjoy them as much now that I'm older. But I just remember when I was younger, these were hilarious, and I couldn't read them in public because I would laugh so much. They were so funny. Number 3 is Kate Winslet, Your OTP. And I'm going to go with Ron and Hermione from Harry Potter, even though Ron is totally mine, Hermione, but I guess I will let you share. That sounded weird. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Number 4 is Titanic, a book that made you cry or emotionally upset if you don't cry. Okay, I cry all the time in books and movies and anything, and I'm going to go with A Taste of Blackberries by Doris Buchan Smith. This is the saddest book you'll ever read in your life. I read this in like 2nd or 3rd grade, and I'm pretty sure, like, why did they let me read this? Because I didn't read it for school or anything. I think I just like read it. But it's so sad, and like it's about a best friend, and they think they're gonna have a great summer, but they don't. And this isn't a spoiler. It's sadness. Like, read this. And it gave me an emotional, irrational fear of something, and it's not a fear because this book, and you need to read it. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it's so good, and it's so sad. I read this in a coffee shop like last, I don't know, probably in like June or July, and I was just like bawling, and I was just like, don't look at me while I cry. But yeah, I'm going to go with this one. Then number 5 is Martin Scorsese. I feel like I should know how to say that, and I can't. Like, I know who that is. How do you say his name? I don't know. Yeah. But an author you will always buy their books no matter what, and that is Sarah Dessen. I buy all of her books, even though the last few I've been very disappointed with. I still spent money on them. I actually didn't buy the last one though. I borrowed it from the library. But I was going to buy it if I loved it. But I didn't love it. But mostly I buy all of her books. I own all of the rest of them. And this one, Dreamland, is my absolute favorite one by her. And she just needs to write another one just as good as this one. And I love her forever. Next is VS Models, I guess Victoria's Secret Models, a genre you will always go back to, and that is contemporary. This is Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. I just love contemporary. There is a lot of contemporary, yes, that is horrible. I read a lot of horrible, boring, lame contemporary books, but I always go back to it no matter what. I'm like, I will probably find a good one. If I read 3 bad ones, I'll find a good one, and this is a good one, and I love it a lot, and I think you all should read it. It's really good, like, finding yourself, like, being independent, not depending on your best friend. Number 7 is Happy Meme Leo, a character that makes you smile. I'm going to go with Selena from the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. This is a prequel novella, The Assassin's Blade, which is my absolute favorite so far in the series. I love everything about it. And it just makes me smile because I just love her being a kick-ass assassin, and it's really good. And this is so beautiful. Yeah, it is. It is. 8. Every Leo character. Your favorite complex characters. I'm going to go with 4 by Veronica Roth because he got his own book. That's how complicated and complex he is. He needed his own book. And number 9, Leonardo NoOSCAro. Oh my gosh, that's so mean. A book that doesn't get the recognition it deserves. That's so mean. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go with Catalyst by Laurie Halse Anderson. I'm pretty sure everyone's read Speak and like Winter Girls by her, which are really good as well, but I feel like Catalyst is such a good book. This is such a good book, and so is Prom by her. Prom is kind of silly because it's like about prom, but the characters are so good in it. Like they're such like more complex characters that you care about them even though it's about like prom. It's not just about prom. It's about their like family struggles and everything. It's so good. But this one too is super good. It's super sad. And I just wish more people would have read them because I feel like they haven't compared to Speak and Winter Girls. I do say like, you know, Speak and Winter Girls are probably better than these two. But these two, this and Prom, are also just fantastic books. And I think everyone should read them. And yeah guys, that was a Leonardo DiCaprio book tag. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye guys.